My name's Randy Rogers. This will be my second Panama relocation tour video. The first one I did during the pandemic of 2020. I had lived here for about a year then. Well, not quite a year. I'm 3 years and 4 months living in Panama, and I have to say I enjoy it very, very much. The transition from the United States to here has been very smooth, thanks to Jackie Lang and her Panama relocation tour. I went on a bus tour for the week back before the pandemic, and now the guides available, bus tours have started back up, and a lot of things are really ramping up in Panama. The economy's thriving. Tourism is coming back, and of course inflation has certainly has not escaped Panama. When I first moved here in 2019, I could rent a place for $300 a month and it would be decent. Small, but decent. Large studio apartments had gone up to $550 a month in Boquete. Now, Boquete has ideal climate. It has a vast number of restaurants. And of course, it's a great place to live. I'm not going to put Boquete down. I'm just saying it became too expensive for me to remain there. $10 hamburgers, my friend, and I'm out. So I thought about moving to David and finding cheaper rent, like this house, for instance. This 2-bedroom, 1-bath house would easily be $1,200 in Boquete, but here I pay $425 per month, furnished. And I have not found a hamburger more than $5.25, including French fries and a free beer. You can't beat that. Sure, it's warm here, but in the mornings early, it's very pleasant. There's always a breeze. And about 12:30, 1 o'clock, it starts getting a little bit warm. As long as you're staying in the shade and you're out, the breeze will cool you down. It's very pleasant living here. Shopping, food, groceries, entertainment, dining out. I mean, I can go to a theater, a movie theater, and watch a new release in English for like $3.25. So, you know, living here makes sense to me because I am living here on my Social Security pension, and I'm sure I have a small nest egg, but it started shrinking as the rents started going up in Boquete. The difference between Boquete and David is you're not going to find many English speakers around David. And Boquete is, you know, you can find an English conversation on every corner. So the 3 years that I lived in Boquete, I was not forced to learn Spanish. Now I have to speak Spanish, and I do okay with it. I have a Tennessee accent, so my Southern accent and Spanish just doesn't work. I say something to them and I think it's in good Spanish and they go, huh? And then they'll look at my girlfriend and she'll say the exact same thing that I said, and they'll understand her, but they don't understand me. And I get it. I understand the different dialects and different accents. You know, you hear so many people say, oh no, the traffic, the way people drive in David, it's just horrible. I feel like I'm risking my life every time I come to David. And so, but being here, once you learn the courtesies that happen in traffic where there's not a stoplight or there's not a stop sign, and people come up and they'll let you go, and then you ease in, you wait for somebody to flash them headlights and go. And if you're slow about it, somebody's gonna blow their horn at you. That's just part of driving here. If the horn doesn't work, the car's junk around here. And they want everything to flow through so everybody can arrive where they're going safely. Again, Boquete's wonderful, it's beautiful, but I'm 15 minutes from the beach. Now I can, 15 minutes, maybe 20. I can be at Los Olas. I can buy a day pass for like $10. I got access to their beach, their swimming pools, their showers. Um, it's just, it makes sense to live here. So it's just a matter of convenience. And when I want to shop, I have a shopping center right out of this neighborhood, which this neighborhood is La Riviera. And I go out and I hang a left in walking distance, quarter of a mile. I'm at Romero's, Cochise, which Cochise is a building supply for fixtures, plumbing, lumber. And then there's a motor vehicle place there, a gas station, there's a beauty salon, there's a Domino's Pizza, and it's just a matter of convenience living here. I like it. The electric bill, I've heard horrendous rumors of living in David and your air conditioning, the electric will be $300 a month. And I did a 3-month lease at another house, and it wasn't as nice as this. It was actually like a condo, which this is a duplex. The other condo that I was living at, I mean, I could hear everything going on next door. The neighbor's dogs, the whole bit. But that place was $220 per month. My electric bill running air conditioning the first one was $10.86. The second month was $11.76. And so once we felt like that, well, let's just leave the fans on to keep it cooling. My final bill running the 2 fans all day, air conditioner every evening, was $22. Of course, I get a discount because of Pensionato, and that equates to a 25% discount up to a certain amount of electricity usage. The additional expenses will not add up, even if I ran my air conditioner around the clock here, and the bill was $300. I'd still be saving money over Boquete. And the groceries here, the dining out here, I mean, everything seems to be anywhere from 25% to 50% difference in cost living in David versus living in Boquete. If it's in your budget, if it was in my budget, I'd still be in Boquete. But I like living here. I have Panamanian friends. My Spanish is getting better. It's still horrible, but everybody laughs when I actually say that, because I do, mi español es horrible. And everybody laughs about it because it is. I get it, but if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So I'm forced to use it here. Going downtown to Parque Cervantes, oh my goodness. Beautiful place. They have some iguanas there that are probably, there's one I'd say 8 foot, including its tail. His body was this big around, big old, I mean, he had I don't know what you call the throat on him, but just a beautiful, beautiful iguana. Healthcare, I mean, right now I'm dealing with some skin cancer. I've been dealing with skin cancer for the last 20 years. I'm being treated with a topical cream after 3 procedures that were not successful. So the cream is like $38. The doctor's visit was $70. And this is my second opinion, 4th attempt to try to get rid of this deal over here. If I feel like that I need to, if I cannot get this resolved here, which going to the U.S. and with Medicare, I've left my policy there. Here is just out of pocket for me. I don't have the local insurance yet. I don't feel the need. My plan that I have, if there's an emergency, I'm covered. I'm covered anywhere in the world. And it also has a $20,000 add-on policy for medevac to the U.S. So I feel safe and comfortable doing that. back in 2015, 2014, I started looking at retirement locations. I knew that living on Social Security and my nest egg was not huge by any means. I knew that I needed to try to live on just my Social Security pension, which is very hard to do. You know, when you're by yourself. Unfortunately, I lost my wife of 27 years back in 2015. She died of cancer. So being solo, that's only one income that I'm going to have, and I was faced with trying to figure out how am I going to retire. I drove trucks for 36 years. I have over 4 million miles driving. I took several steps and managed to get out early. I started my Social Security at age 62. I thought, well, all right, I've been to Mexico, I've been to the Philippines, I've been to Thailand, and all of those are within my budget. The Philippines and Thailand is just too far away and too many people. And I didn't like the laws, the way the laws are set up in Mexico. Panama seemed like a wonderful place. It offered many amenities or discounts to attract a retired person to come here. You get the Jubilado discount. You get so many different discounts on airfare, doctors, medicine. It's just a wonderful country that wants expats to move here. The exposure and the help that I got from the tour, and I still have the guide. It's like that thick, and there's a ton of information in there. There's different lawyers. There's the lawyer I used. Her daughter is actually carrying the torch on and still practicing in Panama City, and so there's a lot of great information that you can get out of just the guide. The tour is so much fun. Jackie buys you food, buys you drinks, and it is a wonderful time spending a week with like people that are looking for a place to retire. It's a great opportunity to see where you're going to be living and to see if it's for you or not. Of course, I'm a country boy from Tennessee and grew up in Kentucky, and we never locked our doors at night at our house. The keys were always in the car. Here, I've had nothing stolen. In fact, I've had things that I thought was stolen, actually was not. I was thinking, oh no, somebody stole my sunglasses. Well, the sunglasses was home on the mantle or on the coffee table. I've never been pickpocketed. I have never felt threatened. The people here just, the crime is very, very low. Now, it happens. There's bad boys everywhere. A lot of people go, oh, well, everybody has bars on their windows and bars on their door. It's more of a cultural thing than a required thing. Come here, rent for a while. Try not to obligate yourself for a long term, because in 3 months or 6 months, it may not be the place for you. I signed a 12-month agreement here because it's all in my budget. I know that 12 months from now, I will still be retired and I'll still be living here in David. If you're thinking about retiring or relocating, by all means, a very minimal. Buy the guide. There's great information in there. It will save you money, time, trouble, and hassle by having a guide, using the recommended lawyers, taking the recommended steps and procedures to, I guess, have a trouble-free relocation to Panama. I love it here. It's working great for me. See you in Panama.